Week 23, Day 1. The title is From A to Z. Ellis Sloan, a teacher of science at a large metropolitan high school, first paid little attention to the fact that his two biology classes were so disparate in their performance. Disparate means very different. The two classes perform differently. In most schools, the classes are alphabetically heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means mixed, alphabetically all mixed up. Some from one end of the alphabet, some from the other. With youngsters' names running the gamut from atoms to zilch. Running the gamut, that means running from the whole range of the alphabet. So in one class, normally you would have students with every letter of the alphabet in the class. But Biology 121 had only A's and B's. Now that's not the grade A's and B's. It's students with names that started with A or B, last names that started with A or B. Whereas Biology 128 had T's, V's, W's, Y's, and Z's. Mr. Sloan, a perspicacious teacher, and I can hardly pronounce that word, perspicacious. That is a word that I would never use. It simply means that he's extremely intelligent, has acute vision of things, not eye vision, but mental vision. Another good word that I would use is keen, very smart. So perspicacious is not a word you will hear in normal conversation. Mr. Sloan, a perspicacious teacher, began to perceive differences between the two groups. Perceive, recognize, become aware of. He began to notice that these two groups were different. While their reading scores and IQs were roughly analogous, analogous meaning about the same or very similar, it was apparent that Biology 128 was replete with maladjusted students, while Biology 121 had the normal ones. Okay, Biology 128 was replete. That means full. It had a lot of students who were maladjusted. Maladjusted means that they were poorly adjusted to their situation in life. Another word we might use is dysfunctional. They aren't functioning well in their particular set of circumstances. So these two groups of students have some differences in the way they perform in their schoolwork. And that's the end of that reading.